Hi friends, thank you for watching this video. Here I would like to say about another example for the calculated fields. For this I am using another entity called Power Bill which I have already created in my CRM. For this Power Bill I have three requirements. One is total bill. So I had to create that field called total bill. So the amount will be generated automatically by using the formula called number of units into cost per unit. And again I have another requirement called number of days. So what is the bill generated for number of days? So I need to know for how many days the bill got generated. So for that I will create one more field, and it is also created on type for calculation only. And we have one more field called due date. So here also we are using, why we are using due date, because the current bill once it gets generated we need to pay within the due date, right? So for that here we are giving the grace period of 15 days. So automatically we need to get the due date for paying the current bill. For that we are using the calculated field. So let's open our CRM. So here already I have created the entity called Power Bill. In that Power Bill, I have to open the field section. So here I will create a new field, that is total bill. So bill will be in which type? What is the data type for this? So here we will select as currency. So then here the field type will be calculated. Then again I will click on edit. Directly we will go to the action without adding any condition. So what will be the action to arrive the total bill? For this what are the formula is number of units into cost per unit. So I have already created the fields called number of units in and cost per unit. So directly we write the formula here and we will see whether it is getting reflected or not. So what I will do, so the field is, you can see here, so this is the schema name and this is the display name. So we'll select the number of units and then we'll keep that into and cost per unit. See here we'll select this and we select tick box. So here for the total bill we have given a formula and then we save and close. So now total bill we have created, right? Then we'll create one more field like called number of days. Okay. So it is a, what would be the data type then here? So it is days, right? So we can write whole number. Okay. So what would be the field type? So here we'll select as calculated, then we'll click on edit. So here also we'll directly go to the action. We don't add any condition, and here we can see it is optional. If requirement gives that condition, then we'll add the conditions, or else we can directly go to the action only. So it depends upon our requirements. Okay, it's up to you whether do you want to add condition or not. So what I would like to take the fields is, I have already created bill start date and bill end date in the CRM before only. So to find the number of days, what we will do, we will just minus the bill start date to end date, so that we will get the number of days for which electricity bill got generated. Okay. So can I use that formula? So what we'll see, start date and time, end date and time. Okay. See, directly we have predefined formulas, so that is easy for us, right? So as we are looking for days, so we'll select only different days, right? Difference in days, it means. So your start date and time is there, end date time and is there, so we'll select this. Okay. As per the performer, what would be the first one? Start date. Okay. For that, we have already a field called bill start date, right? Then again, we'll keep comma. And what will be the second one? End date. Okay, we have already the field called bill end date, right? So now the formula is done. Okay, so now we'll do save and close. And we have one more field called due date. So we will create due date. Okay, so it is a date format, right? Due date. So that's why we'll select date and time. So as usual, for the field type, we select the calculated, we click on edit. So here also directly we go to action without adding any condition because it is not necessary for our requirement. Okay. So due date here, due date means successive date, right? Means here we use add, not subtract. When we are going for the previous dates, then we'll use the formula for called subtract. Now we are going in the future. We are talking about the future, right? The due date will always be in the future, not in the previous, right? So for that, what we will do here, I am giving a grace period of 15 days. Here also I am thinking about only the days, not hours or months or years. So we are our requirement is only the days, right? So there, what we will do, we will select the add days. Okay. So here also we have a formula. How to use this? First, we need to take the whole number. It means how many days you are giving, and then we will write the date and time. Here, date and time means from which date the days are going to add. See, now what is the date today? 18th means from 18th next after 15 days it will be the due date. Okay, so I will select this formula and here I will write 15 comma. So what will be so for my today's date is 18, right? So to take the current date we will use the formula called now. Okay, so we will select here and we will see whether all these were appearing in the CRM or not. Okay, so now we have created the fields, right? Then once we will publish, to be in the safer side, better to publish only, or after then we can add in the form. So it got published. So now what is the next thing? Open the form, open the main form and add the fields which are created now. So total bill, due date, number of days bill generated, right? I think you know this point. So when we double click on this, here we can untick. If you click here means the owner field will be appeared in the CRM. If untick here, then this field will not be visible in the CRM. Okay. I think many of you know about this, but still some people who doesn't know, it will be benefit for them. So now I have added in the form, and then we save, and then we do publish, and then we will try in the CRM whether are they working or not. We will publish now. So for doing hot refresh, we'll click on more tools and then developer tools. We right click here, click on empty cache and hot reload so that uh, the data will be uh, replicated here very soon. There is no chance of missing. If you are not getting here means we might did some mistake. So again we need to go and check the solution whether have we done clearly or not, have you published or not. So this is the last step which we do for the hard reload, and even though if you are not finding the updated ones here, then we need to check from our end that whether have we done any mistake or not. Okay. See, here we have total bill, number of days bill generated, due date. So these are all, these three are locked. Why? Because these are calculated fields. We cannot edit this. Okay. So here we will take the bill start date. December 1st, 2024. Okay, we will take. Hmm. And what will be the end date? Let's take 31st December. So how many units we have consumed this month? For example, take 250. So what is the cost per unit? Let's take 10 rupees. So here we'll take the customer, and we'll stay. It will be the pending due because still we are in December month only. So then we will save it. We will see whether these three are coming or not. Okay. Here I think for bill number, auto number is not there. So we manually type here. Okay. See, total bill. What is there? 2500. So here we have given the formula, right? Cost per number of units into cost per unit. So 250 into 10, 2500. See, is our calculation is correct or not? It's right, right? So see, number of days bill generated. So what is the difference between bill end date and start date? There are 30 days, right? For these 30 days bill got generated. So then what is the due date then? So the end date is 12/31 2000. So here the due date is uh, January 1st. Why? Because in the formula we have taken current date. Okay. So from current date it gets calculated. From 18th, from today it is 15 days, right? So then it will be Jan. Okay. See here always it is the last date is December 31st. See if it is 15 days means it would be Jan 15th or 14th, right? But now the date is 18, right? So from 18, if it calculate 15 days, then the due date will be okay. The Jan 1st is the due date. Jan 2nd. Okay. So whatever the date we mentioned in the formula on due date field, from that date it calculates. Okay. So by the after the December, then we'll directly the due date will be Jan 2nd. Okay. So here as we took now formula, that is the reason as we don't have 15 days gap. But if you take bill end date is today and bill start date is previous month, let's take 18th only, and then we save the record. See, 18th means this day, or else Sorry, why? Because in the formula we have taken today date only, so whatever the date you keep, January 2nd will be only there. Okay, I think you people understood. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Best of luck.